Well, here's to the young wolf.
Oh, forever young.
Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. So I just wanted to try something a little bit different today and just do a little bit of a vlog so I can do a lot of things that I didn't get to include in my videos earlier this week, or I won't be able to include in videos later this week. So I'll also be uploading a Divergent preview. That'll look just like my normal videos, but I thought I'd try out this format too, so you can let me know what you think of it. But first things first, let's talk about the new actor on Game of Thrones Season 4. So Michiel Huisman has been cast in Season 4 of Game of Thrones, and a lot of people think he's going to be a new character, but there are reports that he's just replacing a character on the show, and that could be Joseph Mawley. He actually played Benjen Stark in Season 1, and if you remember in the books, that character basically just disappears and we never see him again, up to the point where we are now in Dance with Dragons. But it also looks like he could be a number of other characters too, so let me know what you think. I don't think that he's going to be a Greyjoy. I just did a video for the Greyjoys. I'll have a link to that at the end of the video that you can see, because I think that the new actor is actually going to be Mark Gatiss for one of the Greyjoy actors. If Huisman is replacing the Benjen Stark character, then what is that character doing in Season 4? That'll be really interesting, because in Book 5 you actually meet Cold Hands, and technically a lot of people think that that character is someone else, and they don't think it's Benjen Stark. But the show could mess with the story just a little bit, so we'll find out. Speaking of casting rumors, Star Wars Episode 7 is going to be filming in January, just like the Warcraft movie, but there have been some casting rumors for the Skywalker children, including Alex Pettyfer for a possible Luke Skywalker son. That's not really confirmed, but I think it's really interesting, and Rachel Hurdwood, who could be one of the Solo children. But since the movie is filming in January, they're going to have to lock this cast down really soon, so I think whoever it ends up being and whoever these actors they end up picking are, we're going to find out in the next month or two. So back to TV. So a lot of you were asking me questions about Supernatural in my Arrow Season 2 preview, which is kind of funny. And even though I didn't recap the show last year, a lot of you made the request, so I will be doing Supernatural videos when that comes back too. Now that's in the beginning of October, so get really excited. The show's going into Season 9, but it hasn't quite got a Season 10 yet, but everyone kind of expects it to happen just because Smallville, actually, admittedly being pretty terrible, made it to Season 10. So if that can happen, then Supernatural, which is way more popular, can definitely make it to 10 seasons. But this season, they just announced that they're going to be doing a big Wizard of Oz storyline, and Felicia Day is coming back. They said that the Oz episode will deal with the Men of Letters and will take place in the 1930s, and the Dorothy character in the Wizard of Oz story will basically be like a hunter. The showrunners were a little bit vague, but they did say that Season 9 is going to largely deal with a lot of the mythology that they haven't had a chance to deal with before too. So get really excited. If you get really deep into the demon mythology of the show, then Season 9 is going to be really exciting for you. So a couple things that I did not get to include in my Arrow Season 2 preview. So it looks like Amanda Waller is going to be on the show. You remember she was played by Pam Grier on Smallville, and there's no indication that she's going to reprise that role, but it does look like they're going to include the Suicide Squad. They said that DC and Warner Brothers give them a lot of latitude with the characters they use on the show, so they get to use a lot more of the DC universe than shows in the past have. Smallville actually had a big problem with that, and they kind of had to mess with characters a little bit just because DC was so protective. But I think because Arrow has been so well received and so popular, they've kind of opened up a little bit. So we get Suicide Squad, Amanda Waller, and a lot more cool stuff. More TV news. So just to give you an idea what's going on in my life in the next week or so, I've got a big announcement that I'm going to tease, but before that, Futurama is actually doing this big finale event at the YouTube space. It's going to be hosted by Chris Hardwick of Nerdist. So I'm really excited to meet them, but the show has had a really good run, so I think this is going to be a little bit bittersweet, but I'll try to shoot some video there. I don't know if I'll be allowed to film it, but it should be a lot of fun, so I'll try to do some vlogging there. And in other news, I'm planning to do a bunch of Orphan Black coverage next year, but in the meantime, Tatiana Maslany is actually going to be on Parks and Recreation. There's actually this really awesome picture that Amy Poehler posted. It is really, really funny, so I'm really expecting this to be a really awesome episode because Parks and Rec is just killing it right now. They have so many extra guest characters coming. I'll do a video for that Parks and Rec episode when it comes, but I'll be doing regular Orphan Black videos when that comes back next year. So look forward to that. Be sure to subscribe to get all those videos. I've also got a Divergent preview coming later today. Hopefully it'll be ready in time to post with this video too, so you'll be able to watch them both. But I've also got my Game of Thrones video series that I'm working on too. That will probably come starting on Monday. That will actually be, just to give you an idea, just based on each character, and it'll deal mostly with what's going on in Season 4, specific to certain characters. So it'll be a really exciting look just at specific characters in each different video. Let me know which characters you're most excited about in Season 4, and I'll try to post those videos first. So if you really want to help me out, please like and share this video, and let me know what you think about this vlog format. I know it looks a little bit different from my normal videos. Don't worry, I'll be doing other videos that'll look like my normal videos. These videos are kind of really just intended to collect news that doesn't fit into my other videos and just be like a vlog format just so I can answer your questions. So in the meantime, you can click here to get that Divergent preview, and you can click here to catch that Arrow Season 2 preview if you didn't see it yesterday. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys tomorrow. High fives!